but I just want to get myself back into contention really, and just be back into training with the boys, because I've missed it so much. I miss stepping out on the football pitch really, you know. I've lived and dreamed football, so I love it, and I just want to be back out there. So.
Okay, so George Oakley, we're at week 19 now. He's obviously had the trauma of the broken leg 19 weeks ago. He needed some surgical intervention, and that was the removal of metalwork that he had historically from a previous break, and then they've realigned it and put metalwork in. So we had the journey of immobilisation, where he was in a cast and a boot for up to 6 to 8 weeks. He then had that removed, and it was about loading, so we had to get him into hydrotherapy, which is basically a big bath where you can do exercises where your body weight is offloaded due to the water. And then we went through some more dynamic exercises where we went into a gym-based environment, and then we try and incorporate him back into a pitch setting. And today, week 19, he's in a 11v11 training game, just scored a goal, and his confidence looks really, really high. So very, very pleasing. On a personal note, it was quite a traumatic injury for me to deal with. And for Georgie, obviously, it was almost Groundhog Day, where he'd had a similar break previously, and it was about getting his psychology and his mindset right in order to beat the journey of the injury. So he's been fantastic, and I'm really, really pleased. And it looks like he's putting himself in the shop window and in Gaffer's eye line to get back on the pitch and back in the squad. So very, very exciting time for him.
The guy's a machine, honestly. I think I've actually come back fitter than I ever was. Really, he's just been on me every day, even when I was hobbling around in my cast and things like that at home, and he was making me do a lot of things at home. I was getting up at 6:30 in the mornings doing things with Izzy, who does like yoga, floor sessions for core and all the sorts. So I was keeping myself busy, so I think that's why it went quite quick. But yeah, the guy's a machine. Like when I first had the step, you know, off the cast and things, he put me straight in the gym, and I've just been in there ever since, now working hard, and he's made it easier for me really getting back on the pitch. So, you know, hats off to him, because he's amazing.
I'm more a mechanical guy, and I work with bones, muscles, and how to make sure they're mechanically correct. Psychologically, you've always got to understand that the disruption of sort of status and identity in you're a recognised footballer and they're healthy, fit, and normally the strongest people in the room. When you're injured, you become fragile, as it were. You've got part of your body that's not cooperating and not allowing you to fulfil what you love doing and your professional capability. So you've always got to understand that and get the right people around. So whether that's psychologists or counsellors or even family members and friends, to make sure that you offload and you talk properly and you respect that side of things. So it's not just the physical element in regards to putting George on a pitch and hoping that he can express himself when he's physically strong enough. It's more so that he's able to take on the external factors of crowds being there, competition, and that sort of thing, which have been rested for almost 19 weeks now. So yeah, it's about giving him time to get his mind right as well as his body.
Please remember to like and subscribe to Woking Football Club.